in our best and most wildest cases, we might have 2 or 3 different companies working out here by about the 2020 timeframe. And now you look at it, and again, having 4 separate and distinct spaceflight entities working on human spaceflight, manufacturing occurring here, a satellite manufacturing plant with OneWeb, and more coming over time. It's really just an amazing time, and has been fun to be part of that transformation. We have invested a lot as a center, as a nation, into Kennedy Space Center to ready us for that next 50 years of spaceflight and beyond. And you see the dividends of that now. These commercial companies buying into what we're doing, working with the Air Force to create streamlined procedures.
Commercial spaceflight is the commercial companies, they operate with the assistance of NASA, but they do all of the development, and in the very end, they own all of the IP, the intellectual property that allows us to go back and forth. So we can subsequently sell that service initially to NASA astronauts, but then where do you go from there? Perhaps space tourism, perhaps selling the service to a government that cannot afford the infrastructure of a space program of their own, perhaps to industry. So it opens up a whole new world of business.
In order to support the commercial crew program, we built this structure, the Crew Access Tower, to be able to get astronauts from the ground up to the capsule itself on top of the rocket. It's about 170 feet up off the ground. So this facility has an elevator that brings them up here. They get prepared, get their flight suits on, get all their last-minute activities done just like they did for the shuttle and the other programs. Then they walk out on the crew access arm into a white room. In that white room, they completely close up and get themselves ready to strap into the capsule.
This is not just the spaceport where the shuttle launches. This is a spaceport where ULA launches and SpaceX launches, and Blue Origin has a facility coming in and is building a pad, and it's where there's, you know, a robust space industry really now coming. I mean, people are talking about kind of the new space race happening right here on our coast here in Florida. Ways, I think 20 years from now, we're going to go look back at this period, and where people kind of saw that the Space Coast was dying, we're going to realize how much it's kind of resurged in the last 5 or 6 years. Huge transformation going on here.